It can't get any worse than this. It can't. Look at this tier list. This unit has to be S tier. It has to be better than Mirabilis. There's no way it's not. Absolutely none. Okay, let's look at this unit. So this is Mythic Arvel. Okay, I mean, they look great. Seriously, the art's fantastic. Colorless infantry, colorless tome infantry, and you saw they were res based. So they are here to help you in your battle against Elamine. But how much are they going to help you? All right, Rite of Souls. We've got Slaying. At start of combat, inflicts guard on foes within 3 rows and 3 columns centered on unit with res less than unit's res. 3 rows and 3 columns is insanely small. That is literally a box around the unit. 3, 3, there's your unit. That is not great. If unit initiates combat or is within 2 spaces of an ally, that's very easy. You get an Omni +5 during combat and deals damage. So we've got true damage equals 20% of unit's res, including when dealing damage with a special triggered before combat like an AoE, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. So we've got an impact in there, we've got true damage, and this unit will have very high res, by the way. Just a guess, but this unit should have very high res. You've got a very janky guard. That's not great. And then yeah, that's the preference dome. It's okay. You've got Glacies. They'll show it here in a second. It hits really hard because this unit has, say it with me, a ton of res. And there you have. This is the real thing. Like this is it. Duality. Grants attack res +9. Fantastic. That's like visible. That is a lot. And grants weapon triangle advantage against anyone who's not colorless. Now, I've seen a similar effect with Flame Tana, and I've got to tell you, it is very good. It is quite nice. The thing with Flame Tana is that you get an additional, so you get essentially what her dagger does is it gives that weapon triangle advantage, which is just the 20% boost to attack, and then it also you get the regular weapon triangle advantage. So it stacks, and versus blues it's phenomenal. You don't get that part with this unit. Here's the weird part though. Neutralizes effects that boost values along with weapon triangle advantage or reduce values along with weapon triangle advantage on unit and foe. So it's saying that it negates triangle adept, but this is a colorless unit. So it's a colorless unit that negates triangle advantage. All of you Nagi fans, this is specifically for you. And any of you who are still tanking with Bowie, not anymore. I don't know. Summoners, if I'm missing something there, if this is not just against Triangle Adept, tell me in the comments. I want to know. Maybe this is better than I thought. But at the start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. That's excellent. So, low speed, gonna have guaranteed follow-up attack, inhibits foes' follow-up attack. This is a very good unit. They're going to hit very hard, but we've seen how combat mythics age. This is a ranged unit, so she's going to have longevity, but she's not going to have the longevity of Mirabilis, who is a dancer and just never is not good. That's the thing. If you're looking at using this unit in more than just this mode, I think the 20% of units res plus the triangle advantage is going to be spectacular in summoner duels. I think that will be very fun there. I mean, if I'm being honest, in Arena, this unit will be very fun, but will not be usable because of the preference A. You guys remember all of these units that had preference A skills and now can't be updated. Legendary Lyn was once... Okay, that's a bad example. Legendary Lyn was never a good unit, but anyway, just remember that. Like, this unit will eventually get a refine, but will never get the BST bump. Attack res oath. Oh, I didn't see this. Is this okay? It's the same as attack speed oath. I was curious if that family was going to give us something different, and it just didn't. And then attack res tempo is phenomenal. Yeah, this unit is really interesting. I think it's going to be a great addition. Is this unit going to turn the tides? No. Elamine is still here. The res boost helps. It's nice. It's just... I like this unit. Don't get me wrong. I like this unit. It's just... It's not the same power level as Elamine. God, that's a hard hit though. Look at that. 94. They are just bringing it. Okay, normally, well, we'll go through the animations. This isn't any surprise. In case, so what I do for these is I usually go to KCB's prediction, and I'm telling you that guy is right like 90% of the time. It's nuts. It really is. He's very, very good. But yeah, this is our lineup. So let's switch real quickly. Just look at best value in these colors. Obviously, obviously the best value is colorless and is not close. Elamine and Asker are both dominant units in multiple modes. They are excellent in helping in just about any strategy you can think of in their respective modes. I like Asker better because I think I just, again, I like units that I can use in more places, but Elamine is more dominant in her season in Aether Raids. Elamine is the unit for Astra season. Like it is, yeah, she's nuts. I know you guys are gonna send some haterade my way. But listen, hear me out. If you are looking for merge projects, Red is not that bad. And by not that bad, I mean actually pretty good. Merges on Mira. If you're a defense nut, I think she's again the one unit that's just not gonna go old. I mean, she's a dancer. They just don't go out of style. And the fact that she's a mythic dancer gives her a lot. Plumeria, if you are merging one Astra Mythic, she's the one. Period. I know I just said Elamine was incredible. I don't care. Plumeria is the one you merge. You get Peony, you get Plumeria. Those are your two targets if you want to score well. Hands down. Green, listen, I'm an Odor fan. I am a bigger Odor fan than most people. This green is... Eitri's amazing. Odor is good. Letizia is good. It just, they don't have... Their uses aren't as wide-ranging as these other colors. And then we have blue. Listen, Chrom is about to get a remix in the next year. I would just wait. If you're gonna merge him up, wait for that. The remix banners actually have really nice shares. It's surprising. I would, yeah, just wait for that. Est and Sane are good units. They're just not. They're not gonna change things for you. Okay, before we get to the tier list, I want to talk a second about what Arvel is facing. And Astra Mythics are ridiculous. I've left Ashura out of this because she's very, very good, but she's not the same level of ridiculousness as these other three. Plumeria is a dancer. Enough said. Reagan is I cannot tell you, like, this unit is 2 years old and I still get tons of use out of this unit. Just her utility is amazing as a pot hound, as an attack bonus unit, as a things that you can just pick off. Summoners, she's incredible. You have seen PM1 just dominate with Thor. Do I need to go into that? I mean, the thing about her is she's good at both a combat unit and a support unit. And lately that is what I look for. Like we're having units that are strong enough now that can that can go as both supports and carries. And this is one of those units. And then Elamine, we've talked about her. She's dominating. And then we look at the anima rankings. Arvel's good. I mean, but without triangle attack, I don't know if they really have enough. They really need to bring it. And it's gonna be hard to turn the tide versus Elamine. Maybe I'm wrong about how hard this unit is gonna hit. I think this is a good unit. I think this is sparkable. Like I am definitely gonna spark for this unit, but I'm not just over the moon. Like if I only got one before the spark, I wouldn't be heartbroken. You know what I mean? So these other units, I have nothing in A tier. You guys can see that clearly because there's no A tier worthy mythics for Anima. I do have them in this order, and the reason that I have Siros and Oder over Duma is because they provide a 7th slot. That's it. That's the thing that bumps them over. I will say that we have seen some very interesting uses of Duma lately as a savior unit, and I am absolutely intrigued. And I'll have to do some more testing. You guys, way back when I did my Far Savior tier list, I had him very high with his refine because it's a very good refine. But in the context of Aether raids, it's hard for him to tank things because he doesn't get bonuses from other units. So it's just his plight, right? But I've seen some folks having some success. And the thing is, when you use a mythic as a savior, you free up a slot for another nuke, which is, I mean, that's phenomenal. That's what you want, right? As many different ways to take out the enemy as possible. So keep that in mind. Summoners, if you are summoning, let me know in the comments. I would love to know if Arvel is someone you are going after. Take care and schedule an appointment with your Phalagist real soon.